Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Get to Know Your Tennessee District Deputies. As always, I am your host, Justin LaGrange, the State Social Media Director. We are privileged to have with us today one of our district deputies. Worthy, thank you so much for joining us. Please introduce yourself and tell us what district you represent and the councils and the locations of your in the district.
Thanks, Justin. My name is John Hitt. I'm District 19. District 19 includes Holy Cross, Holy Family, Holy Ghost, Our Lady of Fatima, and the UT boys.
Great. And your district is kind of spread out. So tell us a little bit about what makes, I know we're kind of jumping around the questions here, but tell us a little bit about what makes your councils unique from, the neighboring districts or all the other districts that are in the state.
I think we're pretty diverse in that we have Holy Ghost, which is a center city church. We have Fatima, which is in Alcoa, so they have kind of a mid-range city. We have Holy Cross, which is in Pigeon Forge, so it's kind of a tourist community. We have Holy Family, which is in Seymour, which is kind of a rural area. And then we have the UT boys, so we have the college students to influence and help us as well.
That's great. I know we did an interview before. You have a little double role here as faith director, but maybe tell us a bit about yourself for those that maybe didn't see their interview, or give us something that you didn't mention in that first interview.
Okay. I've been a Catholic since 2015. I was confirmed in 2015, and Jimmy D has been my mentor, and he started me at Holy Ghost, and then he asked me if I wanted to be Deputy Grand Knight, and I said, well, sure, but I don't know what it is to do. And he said, that's okay, I'll show you. I said, okay. So I was Deputy Grand Knight, and then he was promoted up to DD, and he said, I can't do both. I can't do all this running around. So will you be my Grand Knight? And I said, well, yeah, I'll be Grand Knight, but I don't know what I'm doing. He said, that's okay, I'll train you. So then I was Grand Knight, and then he moved up to, I think, retention. And he said, I need a new district deputy. And again, I said, I don't know what I'm doing. He said, that's okay, I'll train you. So if Jimmy D walks up to you and says, that's okay, I'll train you, don't listen to anything else he says, just walk away from him very quickly. But I enjoy being faith director. It gives me an opportunity to touch more men with the State Faith Council and with the, I guess there's 93 Grand Knights and the other 20 or so district deputies. And every now and then I just try to put out some kind of little words of inspiration or something to make them think.
Well, that's great. As we kind of close out here, maybe tell us a little bit about some of the events or some of the unique things that your councils do that maybe the other districts need to know about, or anything about maybe, quick thing on each council that makes those councils unique from all the other councils.
Okay. Fatima has a terrific trailer in which they can prepare food, primarily barbecue. And they take that all over the Alcoa Maryville area as a fundraiser. And also, I think they helped with the RAM. And then there was some flooding in southern Blount County, and they brought their trailer down and fed the first responders. Holy Ghost also does RAM. They also do a feed the, I don't want to call it homeless, feed the people who are living on the street. They're not really homeless. They live someplace, but it's not what we would like. They feed them. They also do a lot of things just for the parish. They've been a big assistance for painting, for setting up the mangers and things. So they're very involved. Holy Family is kind of struggling right now because their attendance is down, partly due to COVID, partly due to age. Two of their officers are, one's been in the hospital for a long time and has just gotten out. The financial secretary has been in the hospital. So they're kind of struggling right now, but they'll come back probably by spring and summer. And Holy Cross has a really, I think, unique way of they can't really do a lot of recruiting because probably 60% of their parish every week is tourists being there in Pigeon Forge. So they kind of spread the gospel and things, but they're not really able to recruit very much. But all the councils, they have their uniqueness to them. One of the things I've learned about this job is how effective different approaches can be. Some of them are very hands-on. Some of them are more delegating things. Some of them just walk up to the priest and say, "Father, what do you need us to do next?" So it's been very eye-opening for me and a learning experience.
Well, Worthy, thank you again for joining us for your second interview. You get the honor of being the only second-time interviewee so far on our Tennessee podcast. So thank you for joining us, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks, Justin, and same to you, and Vivat Jesus.
Vivat Jesus.